Welcome back to Tonia'sTalk show. On today's episode, we're talking about bullying. Bullying has become a common negative behavior among teenagers and youths. And I have here with me some wonderful, brilliant, and spoken teenagers who will be joining us for today. Please, can you introduce yourself?
I'm Otumfon, popularly known as Oti,
Omale Raphael.
humbly known as Jane.
I'm Judith.
And I'm Elvis.
Welcome to the show. I said earlier on we're talking about bullying, but I want us to lay more emphasis on body shaming. So, what do you understand by bullying?
Okay, bullying is a form of aggressive behavior where an individual or a group of individuals intentionally criticize, harm, or intimidate, or even humiliate the victim in front of others for their own personal reasons. It comes in a lot of forms and it has a lot of negative consequences on the victim.
Okay, you said it comes in a lot of forms.
Yes.
Can you still throw more light on that? That is forms of bullying.
Okay, it comes in forms and signs, but for forms, there are a lot of forms of bullying. We have physical bullying, psychological bullying, verbal bullying, cyber bullying, and relational bullying.
Thank you very much. And recently I noticed that some teenagers are into wanting to be like other people. They want to change their form, their physical appearance, and to me, I'm thinking it's because of body shaming. So, okay.
Okay, like you said, people want to change their appearance. Okay, like sometimes when I used to watch videos, I normally see muscular people. And in comments I see, wow, how you just muscular stuff like that. But people online say that it's daily exercise, but it's not. It's actually I call it a drug known as creatine, where people actually drink it and enhances their physical properties or their way their body looks like. But they come online telling people that it's hard work, which is not. So people like kind of idolize them, want to be like them, have that physique. But for some reason it can actually be like to improve your health. But for some it's like people are doing it, you're fat, you're slim, you're short. So you can actually drive to other things, but you wanting to change your body, either for positive or negative, can either be by bullying or by software or people that really love you, want you to be better and more healthy.
Okay. Okay, so what you are saying is that you disagree that why people want to change their body is not because of body shaming. Okay, you want to say something about that body shaming?
That is where we need to enlighten and then properly orientate these people, because there is a very thick line between admiration and then and idolation. Thank you. There is a very thick line between admiration and idolation.
Okay.
It is very okay and very normal to admire somebody as an idol, as a role model, but it should never go to the extent of you changing your physical properties, changing your God-given features just to be like that person. That is completely out of line.
Okay, Jane, you're going to say something about
Yeah, I
body
was
shaming.
about to say the meaning of body shaming.
Okay.
Body shaming is the action or inaction of subjecting someone to humiliation and criticism because of their bodily appearance and features.
Okay.
It actually causes stigmatization, because you can't tell me my mother gave birth to me this way and you want me to look this way. Even if I act, I don't care. It's still somewhere. I still feel the need to, maybe I'm not fine, or should I actually change how we look? Some people then take it and then decide to, okay, yes, I will become slim or I'll become fatter.
More complete. You said something. You said it is the action or inaction. To me, I feel like body shaming is not only. It doesn't have to be somebody intentionally. That's what inaction is. So like it can be done by mistake. Like I might be joking with you, right, and then you take it seriously. This is the thing with human beings. This is how we work, right? We have two parts of our mind. We have the subconscious and the conscious mind. So every time negative things are spoken to us, it goes to our subconscious mind, and we cannot just help but accept it, because that part of the mind does not have the ability to accept or reject. Whatever it is giving, it accepts. So we should really try to minimize the way we.
Is anything like signs of bullying? How would someone? Thank you very much, Dr. Thank you so much, Jane, and I will still come back to that body shaming because it's common.
Yes,
It's common. So I'll still want someone or even send you people to still say something about that boy shaming, okay? Good. And because some I know that teenagers like you, even someone that will just be bullied today or be body shamed today will still watch this video. So I want us to still throw more light on that. But I want to hear signs of bullying. How will you know, or you know, or someone else know that he or she is being bullied?
Okay, how can you recognize if a child is being bullied? Like some children do not really open up that they are being bullied, probably because they are scared of they are embarrassed of the situation that's happening, or they are scared that the bully will retaliate. Some kids really like keep what's happening to them to themselves, and there are some signs that you can watch out for. Like, do they have unexplainable injuries, like marks, cuts, bruises, and so on? That is as a
That's for
result of
physical
physical
bullying.
Yeah, that's
bullying.
what you
So,
say. They can be
If I remember you mentioned other forms of bullying, physical bullying.
bullying.
And I think this physical bullying should not only come from among teenagers. That means an adult can, someone bigger than you can actually bully
Yeah,
you.
so all these things actually comes under child abuse because it is done.
Yes.
It's done to a child.
Different identity.
No,
Yeah,
but
yes.
they are different.
But there is a way a child will bully become abused.
Yes.
There is a way a child will be abused become bullied.
Yes, that's where good parental relationship comes in. He said that there are some children that cannot open up to their parents. As a parent that is watching this video, please, it should be a warning, more of a warning, more of an eye opener. That you should be your child's best friend, because apart from you as our mommies and daddies, we literally have no one else you can talk to. Though we have parents, we have teachers,
Siblings, and
we have
It's
siblings.
not even advisable for your child to talk outside. Because the person might use it against the child. But you as a
parent,
yes,
you should try your best
it's
to have
advisable.
a
You be the one, because you will be the one to understand the child. Yes,
Yes.
especially mothers. I keep telling mothers, and at the end of the day, mothers are closer. There are still fathers that are closer to their children. But when it comes to this parental care, mothers should please step up. Okay, I
And
want to say
also
something.
be attentive for the signs,
Very attentive.
because they might not want to say it, thinking that just cause more problems for them than solve it. So it's left up to you to like decide, my child is not like this, so my child is not like
Yeah,
that.
you should be
So
emotionally
we,
intelligent.
emotional intelligence, and then your eyes should be working.
For that too, that boy shaming too can lead to
And it's a depression.
depression and all that. I was going to ask you
Like you are scared or
okay, the effect of body shaming. Effect of body shaming.
Effect of body shaming.
Okay, so you
Okay,
want to say something?
effect.
Okay, go ahead.
Effects of body shaming. When a child is being body shamed,
Yes.
it can lead to worsening or increase in anxiety or depression if that child had it before, or it can even trigger anxiety and depression if the person did not have it before. It can also lead to low self-esteem, because the person will be feeling low of himself or herself. Also, the person starts having dysmorphic issues. Like, it's a case whereby a child only thinks negatively about him or herself, only focusing on the parts where they have flaws and only perceive the flaws in themselves.
So nobody is perfect physically and
Yes.
otherwise.
So that's the only part they see in themselves. They don't see any other part. It can also lead to low self-care. You're like, what's the use of taking care of myself? What's the use of taking care of my body when nobody likes it? It's not acceptable at all.
It's true, it's true.
And
There's no need taking care of myself. After all, this type of body is not even what the society wants.
So as a person that is being bullied, I think you would have to have emotional intelligence, because if you are confronted by a bully and then he or she is like shouting at you and then making negative remarks about you as a person, as an emotionally intelligent person, should not just be quick to conclude, like just start shouting, because it can lead, that's where physical contact to come in. There can be injury sustained as a result of fights. So my advice to you would be that you should try your best to be emotionally intelligent by first pausing. I feel like the intention of bullies is to get a reaction out of you, And
Yes.
if you notice, if you
Most
are being
times.
if you are
Most
being
times.
if you are being insulted and then you don't say anything, you have a way of
It
paining the
trigger,
other person.
it trigger
So
something.
the person is going to be
And
like,
the person will know that you have more
exactly
to do than to
so
fight back.
so the person is going to be like,
Yeah.
okay, so
Because I was coming to that, how to respond to body shaming.
okay. One thing I usually, because I have been bullied before, so one thing I know I did was I gave a response. I gave a response, sorry, but not like out of emotional imbalance. What I said was that this thing you said is way below my standard for response. There's a way you talk to somebody that your actions alone will like get like there's no need, but she's not falling for you.
Okay,
She's
so
not being paid.
Bottom 4 is telling you
She's
now,
not being paid.
you
My
looking at
personal
us today.
That's a
That
super.
you don't respond.
Okay,
So,
okay.
I would like us to go further, but because of time, we'll stop here for now and we'll continue later.
Please like, subscribe,
Subscribe and
share.
share.